Yesterday's storm made for a wild night for a lot of people. This is what the folks at the Mount Washington Observatory saw when the clouds parted this morning. Deep snow drifts and rime ice caked the summit, and all meteorologists measured 15.2 inches of new snow. And more may be on the way by the end of the weekend. 15 inches there.
It's very also like they have several meteorologists up there at any given time. I spent some time there too. So the 0.2 is like a real weenie move. Like we get so far with 0.2. You're about to see some, and I've always laughed at like the 0.1 or 0.2. I'm like, I don't know, like, can we be that precise? Apparently. They got a lot of snow. It was really, really stratified here. The gradient was extreme, even by the fact that we normally see more rain along the coast and more snow inland. But look at this. I know these numbers are tiny, so maybe if you got a new TV for when you were shopping today, it can help you. But 0.3, 0.3, okay, 0.9, 0.5, 10.3. 11.5. Look at how tight that gradient is. Of course, it had to do with the temperature profile. So I think we were in the general ballpark, but we didn't have it being quite as tight as it was. It took a long time to get that snow to start to accumulate. It did so really rapidly after sunset. A couple snow showers out there. These are only interesting because of their origin. They're in Oxford County right now, but they come from Lake Ontario. The lake effect snow machine is going on right now. And a couple of those snow showers are breaking all the way over the Adirondacks, over the Green Mountains, over the White Mountains, and making their way into Maine. So we aren't going to see many of them, but if you catch a flurry tonight, you can say, well, that's from Lake Ontario. And people will be like, we don't care. Why did you tell us that? This is kind of my life. Temperatures in the 20s tonight along the coast. We'll be in the teens, though, into the mountains. That fresh snowpack makes it probably colder than this model thinks it's going to be. And then tomorrow is sunny along the coastline and inland, more clouds into the mountains with some upslope snow continuing off and on, some snow flurries possible, staying below freezing most of the day. Do it again on Sunday where it's sunny along the coast, but we're seeing more clouds into the mountains. So it's a quiet weekend, but it is chilly. Most of us don't touch 40 at any point. We're in the teens, 20s, 30s. That's where we'll live. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all quiet. Next storm system comes in on Thursday. And this is, at first glance, just a clipper, Alberta clipper. So it comes down from Canada. These are usually good for 1 to 3 inches of snow. That's kind of how it goes. But watch as this clipper approaches us Wednesday night into Thursday. It tries to transfer from this low down to this little low down here. And the models don't fully turn it into a nor'easter or a real snowstorm. But I don't love it. I don't love the way it looks that it's trying to transfer any energy around. So right now, I've got us penciled in for light snow on Thursday, but stay with us, because if that transfer happens faster, we'll have a more substantial storm to deal with Wednesday night into Thursday. In the meantime, it's wintry. Temperatures are dropping, especially into Friday of next week. And looking into the mid-range, as I sometimes do, watch this purple come down, not this weekend, but next weekend, and just touch us here into Sunday, Monday, over a week from now. The models all have that, and that could be really, really cold stuff. So I think we are settling into a different pattern after a really mild November overall. We've got a much colder pattern, and we've got another chance for snow there on Thursday, which could be a little bit more widespread. Probably not the same amounts, but more widespread than our last one, and then some legitimate cold into next weekend. So that's something to think about. Actually, Sam Olson brought up a good point about if you want to put your Christmas lights out, like, you're probably better off doing it this weekend, because then if it gets really cold next weekend, that's not as much fun.
Yeah, no, then it's all done.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Keith.